Hello folks, today I will be telling you how to connect to a database, uh, Azure SQL database using Azure functions. So let us see what to do. First thing you will have to do is to create a Azure function. So just go here, share for, look for Azure function, alright, and then um, can create Azure function. So for that we need to create a function app first. Okay, create function app. And then there are different plans available for this. For the cheapest one, I guess the consumption plan can be taken. I have used app service plan for myself because of the corporate one. Just select the plan and then just select whatever name you want to give to the function app. And yeah, what kind of app you want to do. For example, I was using Python so in 3.11 version, so I have given this one. You can select the region here. Then you can also select a storage account. If you do not have storage account, you can create one. Then this is new option Azure Office. This is the optional one. Networking one. Do you want to enable public access to the function or not? And monitoring, deployment. These are not so important, but you can just go and then say review and create the function app. Okay. um yeah, that will create a function app. In my case I have already created one, so I don't want to create one again. um all right, hopefully this will be the easiest step for you to understand and create function app. It's very easy. Okay. um the thing is that to create a Azure function inside a function app is not possible from the portal. So I will tell you how to do that. Okay. So basically what we need to do is use VS Code for that. Okay. For VS Code also you will need some extensions. So like one of the extensions we need is um, Azure resources. Azure resources from Microsoft. This one you will need. So once you go here, you can actually sign into Azure so that you can um, use. I mean, you can see whatever resources you have on your Azure account subscription. Okay, you can see here. So under function app, you can also see function app. Okay, I have not created here, so not, I'm not showing you. But basically, now let's come back here. And then another extension we need is the Azure Functions extension. That's right. We need this one as well. Okay. Okay, it's installed, I think. So once you do that, go to the search bar, press F1, F1, and then Azure Functions, and then create a new project. Okay, just select any directory. You can select any directory. Maybe let me select something. Maybe I will select this. That's fine. And then here you select Python and then model v2 and then manually enter, or maybe you can skip virtual environment or manually enter Python into your full path, or maybe I will just skip this virtual environment for now. And then select template for the project. Okay, generally this is enough. HTTP trigger is enough, and now it is asking me to name of the function. So test function. Okay, so I will just enter now. You can also set authorization level. Generally I select functions, but you can have anonymous as well. And add the workspace. So you will get this prompt like you want to trust the author or not. So just trust the author, and your function app project is already. It is asking me to install Python extension. Let's install that. No problem. Let it install. But I will show you what files are there and which file is important and what code should you enter to connect to Azure SQL database. Okay. So this code is some default code created when you create a new project. Okay, but I have a code for you. Okay, so I have a code for you which I will show you, and I will also post that code as a file in the description. Fine, which you can use to connect. Okay, so let me get the code for you. Just give me a moment. So this is the simple code just to test, create a connection and test your connectivity. Okay, you have to import these modules from Python, and then you have to, for this HTTP, we'll have to put method as a get. So db test is name of my function, Azure function, and it is a HTTP trigger we're using. So just define that. The most important thing is here is the server name. How to get the server name? Go to your Azure SQL database, go for the server, and in the overview window you will find out the server URL. Then select the database name you want to connect, and then the username and the password. This is for the SQL server level authentication. So when you created a database, you would have this username password. Okay. This is also important. Driver 18, especially we are using Python 3.11, so driver 17 does not work here, so I was getting error. So ODBC driver is the most important thing to uh, establish the connection. So make sure you use 18 when you're using Python 3.11. Okay. um, Before this, again, this PyODBC package is very important for connectivity. You must import that. And then this is the rest of the code. I have just tried different connections. but the first one, the basic string is fine, you know. And this is how we are connecting with all the details, and then here we are executing a test query. I have created a test table on my database. And yeah, that's it. Okay, some if else condition and then some cleanup at the end, and that's it. So once you have code, what you will be doing is save this file, but again press F1, and as your functions deploy to Azure. Okay, so basically I have not created a function app here, but in that case what will happen that you will be selecting a function app here which you have created, under which you are going to put this as your function, okay, which connects to the database. Okay, and then once you place everything and you say deploy, and then it will be deployed to Azure. Okay. This code is a working code. I have already tried that, so you can use this with your environment, just uh, using a different database details for your environment. Okay, fine. And then I will show you how to actually do the testing on Azure functions. Okay, so let's see. So when you go to Azure portal and after your Azure function is deployed, so you will go to Azure portal and then select your function app. In my case, it is, you can see the name here in blue, and then db test one is my Azure function name. Okay, so once you go here, you need to click on test and run. Okay, after you click on test and run, in the input you will select a get method. Okay, get method, and then you will click on run. Okay, and if the connection is successful, you will get a message like this, response code 200. Okay, and response content, there is a row from the database, it just has one row. One, this is a details in the row. Okay, um so I'm sure you understand the process. However, I know that I could not provide you full hands-on because of the limitations of the environment, that I cannot share many things outside. But nevertheless, if you have any questions, put into the comments and I will try to answer you. I'm open for any questions. Thank you. Thank you guys. Bye.